Hi, I'm just gonna wait and see if I can get someone in. I just wanna go live. Maybe I can talk to some of my Lupies. Just wanna wait for a little bit. Give some people time to actually get on so we can talk. Gosh, I'm so cold. Oh, we got somebody. Oh my goodness. My electric blanket. Let me know who's out there. I just decided to do a live chat today. Just want to give it a try, see how it's going. I just sitting here trying to stay warm, make sure I don't get sick. But hello, hello. Hi. How are you? It's cold here, so I'm trying to stay bundled up, and what do you know? My heating device in my house has gone out and I am freezing. The weather is so crazy here in Atlanta. So let me know how the weather where you are. Is it warm? Is it freezing like it is here? Do you have snow or do you have any sun with some warmer weather? Let me know because I can't wait until we at least get in the 50s. It's warm. Where are you? Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, one day I would like to come out to California. That's one of my trips on my bucket list. I would like to go to California. So we need some of that warm weather. If you could send some over here, I would gladly appreciate it because we've had like 3 days where we had like nothing but ice and schools are closed, jobs are closed. So I'm just sitting here. I have on my nice comfy scarf because our heat has bitten the dust. So hopefully my husband will get some space heaters and our HVAC guy should be here. Thank you, thank you. He should be here in the morning. The weather here in Georgia has been like 15, 20 degrees, and the wind chill is like -4. So I'm just laying here. I actually have a electric blanket right here. I got an electric blanket, so make sure it's still on. What? Oh, no, it's not. No wonder it was cold. Gosh. So how? Sorry. I am so sorry. My nose is running. I'm freezing. I don't know what to do with myself. But I wish I was out there in California because I hear the weather is nice out there and much nicer here in Georgia. We do get some nice weather here in Atlanta, but of course we are not used to the snow. So when we have like any like half an inch of snow, we are shutting it down here in Georgia. We're like closing stores, schools, everything. Electricity goes out. So thankfully this time our electricity did not go out. So we have electricity, but my heat is gone. So thankfully, my husband's at work, so at least he's warm. My oldest daughter, she's upstairs, so I'm quite sure she's warm. And my younger little lady, she's off to school. So, so how are you? Are you one of my Lupies too? Um, I just want to try this Facebook live, at least once so I can see how it is, get the feel, so I can just talk to you all and you all can ask me questions like in real time. Aw, how long have you been diagnosed with lupus? Wow. Oh my gosh. Since 2010. Um, was it like a long process for you to get diagnosed? You know, usually it takes a while to get diagnosed for lupus. So how long before you actually got the diagnosis of lupus that you were having any symptoms, or how long did it take for them to diagnose you? Hi, I have a new watcher. Hello. How are you? Thank you. Let me know who you are. A year. Wow. Wow. Now, that's a long time to be feeling sick. Hello, Super Rainbow. I'm a mother of four children. Oh, wow. Hi, Super Rainbow Queen. Oh, wow, and you have four children. I know that can be extremely difficult if when you have smaller children and you have lupus and you have a flare up. It is so hard to be able to try to do for your children and you don't feel well. Thankfully, my kids are older. My children are 24 and 18, and they pretty much can take care of themselves. I do have a husband, so he helps me out a lot, and my children do as well, because I can only imagine how hard it is for you. Almost 3 years. Wow, 3 years. Oh wow, 9, 7, 4, and 3. Super Rainbow Queen. I tell you, lupus is so hard. Um, I know how hard it. Cause we especially if you have a job, you try to go to work and just try to do things around the house. I was really, when I first got diagnosed with lupus, I was my emotions were, they were all over the place. 16 and 7, just me and my kids. Wow. Do your kids help you out sometimes, Miss Super Rainbow Queen? Do they help you out or try to lessen the load on you a little bit? Well, that's good. That's good. That's good with that age, because I know with the younger ones, it's so hard because you try to do so much for them, and it's very difficult when when you're used to do things with your friends and your families, and now you can't do anything with them because you're always tired. Because I used to be, I really got depressed when I first got diagnosed with lupus because I was not able to do the things that I used to do. Oh, so how do you feel about getting the PCA? Rosio, it's just it's so hard because you want to do more for your children and you want to feel like you're a bad parent. Depressed, yeah, more depressed because it made me feel like I was a bad parent. Not really a bad parent, but I felt down because I wasn't doing what I normally do for my family, even though they are older. But I was more active. I would we would do things. We would go out more, like, with the family. We would go to the lake and just hang out more. Of course, with lupus, you can't be out in the sun. Um, because I learned from experience. Several times I would go to the park with my kids and my husband. We like to go out and play softball or kickball or wherever it is, and we would get out there in the sun, and I would get sick the next day. Didn't even know why I was sick, but I kept pushing myself. Thought maybe I was just tired. I was forcing myself, and did not realize that I was out there in the sun enjoying my family, and I was sick. Hi, got some new ones. Hello, welcome, welcome. Yes, and it just so frustrating. And sometimes I get like brain fogs and stuff now. I can no longer work. Oh, it's hard. No, summertime. Right. I had to actually quit my job too, but thankfully they won't let me quit. So they told me that I can take some time off, and they put me on a PRN schedule, but they won't let me quit because I guess I've been there for so long, and they knew that I am a hard worker. I would actually force myself to go to work. I mean, feeling horrible. When I say feeling horrible, I was feeling bad, but I would force myself to go to work and try to do things, and it just. And I really enjoy going out, especially in the summer. I love warm weather. That's why I hope one day I'll be able to get out to California. Yay! But the warm weather, I just can't enjoy. But you will see me pretty much year round with long sleeves. Whether it's inside, we have like long sleeve, especially summer, the winter time, I'll have on a hat. Like now, I'm in my house with a scarf on, even though my heating unit is not working. But I still would be in my house with some type of protection. I would always have on a jacket or something because I I just can't tolerate being cold. And it just bad. It's just bad. 10 years. Yeah. I was wow, wow. Yeah, it's really bad when you know you're used to doing things like working, and it's just hard. It's just and I even tried to get on disability. I was denied. I was denied disability once. So I tried to appeal. So I'm still waiting for the appeal process. But my job, they offered short-term disability because, oh wow, been on for 10 years. Wow. The process is so long, and they don't realize it's so hard for people with lupus sometimes to get on disability because they consider us as our flare-ups come and go, that you can work some days you can't. But it's the thing about lupus, it's so unpredictable because we don't know when we're gonna have a flare-up. We don't know. And it's hard. It's really hard. So frustrating and sad. Yeah. So are you all trying to refrain from getting the flu this season? Because the flu, because people think I'm lazy and just want to that's what bothers me. They look down on us loopies like, oh, you look fine on the outside, but how can you be sick? They don't realize that we can look fine on the outside, but on the inside, we are feeling terrible, feeling horrible. I mean, like hurting from head to toe. And they don't understand. They don't understand that we're not lazy. It's not like we don't want to work. We just can't because our body will not allow us to. And especially if you're working in the healthcare field, like I am an LPN, and when you're working in the healthcare field, you are more exactly Super Rainbow Queen. I agree. We can't. I'm afraid to actually work in my job in the healthcare field because I don't want to get sick from other people because our bodies, our immune system is already compromised. So if we catch anything, if we can catch a minor cold, it would seem as if we have pneumonia or the flu. I mean, you feel terrible, terrible. So what medication are some of you all on out there? Yeah. Yeah. I tell you, it's horrible. What medication? See, my doctor, he put me on Plaquenil, and he also put me on prednisone PRN. Truth be told, I don't take the Plaquenil. Oh wow. They doing some tests on you now? Yeah. How often do you see a rheumatologist? How often do you all go? I go, let me see, when did I go? I go every 4 to 6 months. Do you take the prednisone every day now? Yeah, prednisone PRN. Yeah, I take a PRN too. I only take the prednisone when it feels as if my body is being weighed down. Like I'm feeling like I just need to take something. Like I just need some energy. Then I'll take the prednisone. But I'm on a smaller dose. I'm on prednisone 5 milligrams. So do you all take? Who else take the prednisone? Do you take it every day? I'm just afraid of the side effects of the prednisone. I try to do what my doctor asked me to, but I have a very good, I have a very good rheumatologist. This is my second one. My first rheumatologist, how I went to see him. See, I work in a urologist office whenever I go, and the patient. Right, good. Yeah, I don't take it every day. And my rheumatologist at that time was one of my patients with my doctor's office. So I wanted to give him a try. He was like an older doctor. He may be like in his late 60s. So I thought I would give him a try because he's one of my patients. So I had a good rapport with him. So I went to his office, but I wasn't happy with him once I started going there because I don't want to say he was up to knowledge with all of the medications that was out there for people with lupus. So I found another rheumatologist that I really, really like. He's very good. And so I've been going to him almost 2 years now. And so I really like them. Thing about it, I'm getting ready to move and hopefully by May. And it will be like an hour and a half away from my rheumatologist. But I am still going to commute back up here to see my rheumatologist because I really like him. Does it feel hot sometimes? To my body? Sometimes. Not a lot. Sometimes I get that sensation. It feel how can I put it? It feels like I'm just on. I would say like on fire. This feel like I'm on fire. I can say that on the inside sometimes. Numbness in my hands and legs. Oh wow, yeah, I get that. Mostly my feet. I used to get that in my especially these fingers here. Sometimes I get numbness and tingling sensation there, and yes, I get that. So besides the prednisone, what else are you all on though to help with the muscle twitching, and what else do they has have it? Oh yes, me. What else have your doctor given you all to take besides the prednisone? Do y'all take anything else? Hydrochloride. Nothing else. Physical therapy. Hydrochloride. Is the hydrochloride? Is that no? This hydrochloride. What's the generic for Plaquenil? Is it the generic for Plaquenil? I think it's the hydroquinone, something like that. It must be the generic for prednisone. Yeah, I take that. Well, I have that. I don't take it. I don't know if I'm bad for not taking that, but I had a lot of side effects going on with that Plaquenil. I did it. Plaquenil I had ringing in the ears, bruise easily. I don't know. Since I'm not taking the Plaquenil, I bruise easily. Do any of you all experience that? I can just bump my hand on something and I get a bruise. And what else do I do? Okay. I was taking, what's that program? Yes, and I itch. Oh my gosh, I know I itch too. What's that medication? What's that one? I haven't heard of that one. Sorry if I wipe my nose. I'm sorry, y'all, because I don't have any heat in my house, so my nose is running and I'm cold. I have an electric blanket here trying to stay warm. Oh, question to you all. How many specialists do you all see? Besides your rheumatologist, do you see any other specialists? Because I know with systemic lupus, that has a tendency of affecting other body parts, other organs. So do you all see more than one doctor for your lupus? Oh. So you don't see a rheumatologist? Trying to think. I have oh wow. And does your lupus affect any other parts of your body though? Like your heart, your lungs? Wow. Well, that's good. I know, right? When I first started getting sick, I was having issue with my heart, my lungs, my stomach, I had urological issues. Tegretol. Okay, gotcha. Okay. It's like Tegretol. Okay. Feel so distant. Yeah. Well, yeah, just keep pushing forward. Just try to do the best you can. Don't overdo it. One thing I found out for sure with lupus: do not overdo yourself. It's affecting your liver. Oh, I wonder if it's that the medication that's affecting your liver, or is it the lupus? Because sometimes a lot of medications can actually have an effect on your lupus. So I wonder if that's what's bothering you versus try to stay positive. Yep. Stay positive. That's what I try to do. Stress less. Stress. By all means, stress. I used to be sickly as a child, and because on my mom's side, I've told a story, but my mom's side has a lot of people, a lot of females that has lupus, and I was sick. So I had a period of time where then I had some stressful situation that happened in my life back in 2013. That's what really brought my lupus on, the stress, because something happened to one of my family members. I have probably I'll stop taking the strong pain meds. Yeah, because that could be what's bothering your liver. Those strong pain meds. I know for sure things like Tylenol, acetaminophen, they has a problem with your. I'm so sorry. Hold for a second, you all. I have my business phone here. Sorry. This will mortuary. This is Kenya. May I help you? I'm sorry.
Yes, uh, yes. This is Charlotte Cameron.
Hey.
Phyllis Simmons had called about is a home.
I'm so sorry. Yes. Uh-huh.
Uh, when could y'all pick her up?
Oh, we can be there within the next 40 minutes to 45 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. If you don't mind, I'm gonna put you all on hold. I have my family business phone here. I got to do something. I'll call you all. Well, not call you. Be right back. So don't go anywhere, y'all. I'll be back. I promise. I'm back. Sorry. My family and I also we own funeral homes. I know, and we just had a call to pick up a deceased body. So it's so sad. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm back. Cause I have brain cloud. What was I talking about? This one thing for sure. My memory sometimes be like going. Hey, how are you? Um, so I had something. Yeah, I know. I had something happen to me with my with one of my family members, and the devastation of that caused me to go into severe lupus. Lupus. Oh yeah, not lupus. Gosh, a full lupus flare. I said lupus. Sorry. So that's what caused my lupus stress. My body was so stressed out. I was to the point that I was angry for what had happened to my family member to the point that my lupus went flared up. I didn't know what was going on with me, but I kept forcing myself to um, do things. But I didn't realize that I was sick. I was really sick, and I just kept pushing forward until I got to a point where I just couldn't do anymore. Until I finally went to the doctor, and now I know what, like, when I can tell when I'm getting ready to my memory. Yes, my husband like, did you forget? Or I'll say something, then I'll be like, I'm trying to think of the words that I want to say. With my memory, I'm like, I know the words, I know what I need to say, and plus by me talking fast. Me too. Me too. And I already talk fast, so when I'm talking fast, I get all my words that's all twisted up. I don't know. I thought maybe because I made it past 40, but I don't think so. I think it just the thing of lupus. It just, I mean, it just clogs your memories, and I just get sick. Me too. I'm actually struggling now with. I actually had an eye appointment this past Monday, so I'm on some steroids for my eye. Oh my gosh! Hold it. Don't go. Yes, brain. I'm back. I'm sorry. Brain fog is I really hate that because I used to be like the one that's sharp with things. Like I'd be have something, I'd be like, okay, you tell me something, I'm like very sharp with it. But now it seems as if I need to hesitate before I actually say something. I don't know, but I don't like lupus. I hate feeling this way sometimes because I love to plan things. I love to plan like get together. They really don't. They don't, honestly. Because I like to plan family get-togethers or things with my classmates, and I hate to plan things because if I plan things, an event or whatever, I might have a flare up. Yeah, this is hard because like the situation that well, I think I am so thankful my family, they helped me out. But I feel bad asking them for help because I'm so used to doing things on myself. I am a very analytical person. I analyze everything. I mean, I'm constantly thinking, analyzing things. And then when I do that, it makes it harder on me when I can't actually get out my full thoughts or what I want to do or plan. So I don't say anything. Yeah, because if you have lupus, then you're in your family. Some like sometimes your spouse don't understand that it's not like you being lazy. It's just that you can't do what you used to do, and a lot of marriages, like I said, a lot of marriages fall apart. Even some friendships. You may have some friends that used to be always be with, or they are there with you. Uh, And some family and friends that don't understand, and they make it see you as always a complainer. You always sick. No, who wants to be sick? No, no one wants to be sick. I know I don't. I don't always want to depend on other people because I'm so used to doing things for myself. So when my family should know that if I'm asking you for some help, it means I really need some help. Really do. Oh, me too. My medical background. I'm losing. Well, my right eye is bothering me. My right eye is bothering me. I'm so sorry, guys. I want to talk to y'all. Okay, I'm back. I got this, but the my family helps me out a lot. But I really hate asking them for help because I always was the one that always kept everything going in the family. Still do to this day. I keep pushing myself, which is not good. Yeah, I don't know. I still do have really bad astigmatism in my eye, and I went to my eye doctor this past Monday, and she said that my eyes begin to get dry a lot. So I know there is an autoimmune disorder that affects your eyes. So I have to put these steroid drops in my eye. I don't want to, but I have to. And I've been wearing glasses, of course, since I was in kindergarten. But now my vision, it's getting worse. So I don't know. I'm tired of. I'm just so sick of lupus. And I don't like to say if it's one thing, it's another. I don't believe in saying that because whenever I say that, I feel like I'm speaking more sickness on me. Does that sound about right? This is my brother. You know, he keeps calling me. I don't know what he wants. He keeps bothering me. Yep, that's what's called dry eyes. Hold on, guys. Guys, I am so sorry. I have my family in this business. Sometimes it stresses me out. I got to actually figure out how I can deal because they be stressing me out sometimes. But man, it's basically my right eye that is bothering me the most. And even when I'm driving at night, it seems as if the lights, like if I'm meeting a car or whatever, the lights on the car actually have like halos around it. So I have to be careful when I'm driving. I just hate lupus because it sucks. It just really sucks because it seems like I try to get I try to get one thing fixed and then there's something else. Because if I'm working like in my office, they have like those, is it halogens lights? They really bother me. That's why I prefer to be in a house where it's like we have like just lamps because I don't want the light to bother my eyes. I just can't deal with all the lights. I hate being sick, y'all. I hate feeling bad. I know. I mean, if in the summertime I get too hot where I feel sick, The sun, I love to be outside. I really do. I love to be outside. I love to fish. I'm a country girl too. So I just can't be in the sun. But one thing I really need to do is exercise. I even thought about yoga. Have you any of y'all tried yoga before? Any exercising besides physical therapy? I can't either. It's like our body's so sensitive to stuff now. Do any of you all take any do any exercise? Any? Just walking? Yeah, walking is good. Wow. I walk. Yeah, walking is good. Yeah, I wear a lot of hats. I think walking, light weights. Oh, y'all, please send some encouragement to me because I struggle with trying to work out or at least get some exercise. I guess I'm afraid to do a lot of um I don't want to say strenuous exercise because I have irregular heartbeats sometimes, and I'm afraid if I overdo it, then my rhythm of my heart might start acting up. That's why sometimes I'm a little bit leery of working out to a point where I get my heart rate up. Yeah, I have my heart sometimes. I have tricuspid valve regurgitation. Wow. Yeah. I saw you had a procedure too. I saw. I hope you're doing well. Smile behind lupus. Wow. Yeah, I see you. Sometime you. I see. I be following, looking at you on Instagram. I be sending prayers your way because I know I see you be having a difficult time. I'm actually doing this live video on my cell phone, so my husband just called and it knocked me off. I'm sorry, y'all. I wish um one day I'll get a point where I actually have a video camera. I do most of my YouTube videos from my cell phone. So one day I'll be able to get to a point where I can start recording from a camera. But right now, I like to talk to you all through this iPhone. I have to do what I have to do. Yeah, I'm tired of being sick. Of the I guess of the unknown. Can I say I guess I'm tired. I'm being sick of the unknown because I don't know what symptoms I'm going to have. Today I could be feeling perfectly fine. Tomorrow I wake up be feeling like, ugh, I don't even want to get out of bed. And then I decide to get a puppy. I don't know what I was thinking when I got my doggy. She's like a baby. She's one, but she's like a baby. I was like, what were you thinking getting a puppy? Yeah, it helps a lot. Yeah, it does help a lot when you have someone to talk to help you get through whatever it is that you're dealing with. Cause it makes because I that's why I love to do YouTube because I can come on here, I can talk to y'all, and you all send me some comments back, and then so we can just talk. It actually helps you get through the process of a flare up or if you're having other issues going on wherever it is, if it's not related to lupus, at least it does give us some comfort in talking to other people because I understand and I believe that everyone is dealing with something, but when we all come together and help each other just to say, you can do it, pull through, it's going to get better. um, that goes a long way. And that's why I love to do my YouTube videos because it helps me. It helps me out a lot, and it helps me get to come here and talk. Oh, well, that's good. Super Rainbow Queen, keep it up. Just keep talking. Yep, I use my Instagram to talk about lupus. Even I have fun. Even I'm on Snapchat too, and I am a fun. I love to have fun. I love to crack jokes. I love to just to just to enjoy myself. So if I'm on Snapchat, and you may see me on Snapchat cutting up, but whenever I'm cutting up or I cooking, I do like some of my cooking snaps, videos, Snapchats. That means I'm feeling good. It means like I'm having an okay day. So when I'm having an okay day, I'm actually snapping on Snapchat or I'm posting on Instagram. Um, so y'all can follow me on Instagram. I am frugalistic, lupus sister, lupus sister. I think I'm frugalistic underscore lupus sister. So you can follow me on Instagram. And I'm also on Snapchat. My Snapchat is WooKen22. So WOOKEN22. Then once you pull that up, you'll see it says Frugalistic Lupus Sister. So I am on Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat a lot. You see, and you'll see my family more. You'll see me with my doggy more. But I try to do things just to keep my spirits up. Because if I don't do anything, if I'm sitting here idle, it gives my mind opportunity to think about my sickness or think about other things that are going on in my life. But when I'm busy, either making my YouTube videos or on Snapchat, talking to my friends and family, making funny videos, it helps me out. It's like my therapy. It actually like my therapy. So it takes me away from a minute. Yep. So keep it up. Just keep up with. If you're doing YouTube's, keep it up. Don't stop. It helps out. It's therapeutic. So keep it up. Don't stop. Because it's gonna get better. It will. It's going to get better, and I know that we have to be helpers with each other's because sometimes we always can't win a situation or fight a situation by ourselves. I've learned that the hard way because I tried to fight through my sickness myself, and I realized I was getting further and further in depression because I know, oh, oh, but you stay strong. Um, I know it's difficult. I know it's hard, especially when you're going through this by yourself, when you don't have the support of your loved ones or your friends. When you're going through this, it's difficult, and it's like you're in this battle by yourself, but really you're not. Really, you're not by yourself. If you want to send me a message, email, whatever it is, I'll talk. We can get through it. My family in Chicago. Now, where are you, Super Queen? Where are you? You're in. Where are you? Your one cousin here. Aw. Wow, Minnesota. Oh wow. That's right. She's not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You have us Lupies here. You have us Lupies here. We can talk. We can chat. Talk it through. You are not alone. You are not alone. Continue to fight. Continue to fight. I know the struggle, it seems hard, but continue to fight. Try to keep pushing. Just keep pushing. A little bit goes a long way. You may not can do everything that you need to do, but a little bit goes a long way. Do any of you all ever try any supplements like what's that, turmeric? Have you all tried that? No, no, no. Don't feel sorry. Don't feel sorry at all. No, don't. No, no pity party. Don't feel sorry. You're okay. Because I know that I've been there before and I had to have someone to talk to. No pity party. Don't beat yourself up either. Don't beat yourself up over the situation, because we all go through things. Cranberry vitamin D fish oil. Yeah, I take all those except for the biotin and the cranberries. Turmeric, yes, they good. Yeah, can't help but cry. I understand. Yeah, but think about crying is cleansing. It's purging you of your frustration, because when you hold it in all of the frustration, the hurt, or wherever it is. So if you're crying, that's my way of purging out my hurt. I'm crying out my um, lack of having any friends, or lack of having any family. So when I'm crying, it's not like I'm crying because I'm having a, like I said, having a pity party. You crying because you are relieving yourself. Multivitamins, that's it. Turmeric really helps. I had the tablets. I got them from Costco, and I could tell a big difference when I took that turmeric. Like within a couple of days or so, I could tell a difference. I was feeling a lot better. But Super Rainbow Queen, I want you to keep pushing on. Yes, try them. They really help. They have them in teas, but the teas taste like ugh. And they also have them when you can put it on your food. I got mine, the one that you can cook with, from where did I get that from? I think it's Fresh Market. What milligrams do I take? Let me go see. I don't know I can go check. So come along with me. I'm gonna walk. I can tell you what milligrams I take, because, and you know who told me about the turmeric? My GI doctor. She's Indian. I have something. Yes, she's Indian, and she was the one who actually told me about taking turmeric. Usually, you do not get any doctors telling you about taking any medication, because they're all about the medicinal part, like the medicine part that they get from the pharmaceuticals. But my GI doctor told me about um, taking the turmeric. They really don't have any milligrams, but this is what I got from, Costco. I hope it's straight. Let's see, it's turmeric. It says advanced formula. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. Went up the steps. But it's the advanced formula, and it says support healthy inflammation response, because we all know that lupus is inflammation within our body. But this is what I take, and it was 180 tablets. And turn this heater on. I'm cold. It won't stay on. Thank you. Yes, go to Costco. I went to Costco, and they actually had a special on these at that time. It was like you get 2 of these for under, I think it was like under $20. But I gave my mom the other one, and it says it's support healthy inflammation response, powerful antioxidant properties. It has better absorption, higher potency. That last message, post it back. Can you retype it? I was trying to read. I want to read it again, what you say. And this actually has, it actually has olive leaf extract in it. And it has black pepper extract. So I think it's pretty good. But if you can, try this. Give this a try. And let me know how it works for you. But my GI doctor actually told me about it, and I really appreciate that, because normally the doctors don't tell you that. And I also, Smiles Behind Lupus, if you're still on, say I can make it with tea. Yeah, you can make it with tea. I actually have, now the tea, you may have to sweeten it, because the tea, it tastes like, ugh. But if you can sweeten it with, either you can sweeten it with honey, or I've gone to Teavana. Okay. I went to Teavana, and I actually got their rock sugar from Teavana. You can sweeten your teas with this. It's actually, and it's really good. You can sweeten your teas with this. But this is my turmeric spices I got from the Fresh Market. This is turmeric gourmet spices. You tell I haven't used it because if you're making like uh, curry dishes, you can use this to make okay, but you can use this, and you can buy the teas, but I prefer the tablets. Even though I hate taking pills, but I prefer the tablet. But you can sweeten it with if you can any. Oh, like I said, I got this from Tivana. It's like I said, it's the perfect rock tea sugar. So you can try this. You can sweeten your teas with this, whereas you don't have to use like regular white sugar or refined sugar, or you can use honey to sweeten your teas. Try that. And oh, honey or agave. Yep. I make my smoothie with agave. It's pretty good. Really, really good. But I was reading your Instagram post, Smiles, about the Bactrim and the sulfur. I realized I do a lot of research. I did a lot of research when I found out I had lupus. I did a lot of research because I know my doctors were not going to tell me everything I need to know. So I did a research because my doctor initially thought I had drug-induced lupus, and he was telling me that my hormone patch, I had a hysterectomy back in 2000. He was telling me that the hormone patches that I was on caused me to have caused me to have lupus, which was not true. He had me taken off that. But I was taking, so I had like an infection. So I work in a doctor's office. Of course, we have medication. So I had one of the nurses to actually give me an injection of Bactrim, which is a form of sulfur. And I did not realize that if you have lupus, you're not supposed to take any medication that contains. I'm trying to see where I'm looking over here. I'm trying to get it together. But you're not supposed to take any medication that has sulfur in it, because it will cause you to be in a flare-up or makes your flare-up last longer. So I got the injection of Bactrim, the sulfur. I was sick, really sick. This before I even realized I had lupus. I was sick for about 2 weeks, really sick. Then I realized that it was the Bactrim that was continuing making me be having a flare-up. So I had the flare-up. So I did a research as to what medications people with lupus should not take, and Bactrim/sulfur, one of them. So now I took it upon myself to, whenever I go to the doctor, they ask you, do you have any drug allergies? Yes, lupus. Because that's the case if have to have surgery and they want to give me some antibiotics, they will not give me they will not give me sulfur, because that will cause me to be in a flare up, and also cause me to takes long for me to recover. So I make sure I always add sulfur to my allergy list. So you all do your research as well, and make sure, just read up about it. Just do a Google search. Google's my friend sometimes, but do a Google search on what medication people with lupus should or should not take, and do some research about sulfur. So I don't take that anymore. I make sure they do not. They ask you, do you want an antibiotic? Yes, I take anything, but you will not give me sulfur or Bactrim. Over 2 years, failed surgery infection. But for years before that, my doctor always gave me this for UTI. Yes, because they do. This like the number, because I work for a urologist, and that's like the #1 drug they treat. I found out I had lupus. They're fine. They will give you the Bactrim for UTI. Yeah, sometimes they may have it there, like on the drug interaction, and they may have about the lupus, but no, not the lupus, but about what medication you take. But I will do my research. Whenever my doctor give me anything or they tell me anything, I'm going to look it up, because I want to make sure that it's okay to take. So I advise you to do your research. Find out more, whatever you can about lupus, because it's time for us to get ourselves together. And Super Rainbow Queen, stay strong. All of my Lupies, you all out there, stay strong. Continue to do your best to remain healthy, and I will do my best to try to remain healthy. Sometimes it's difficult. Gosh, it's difficult, but I do what I can. But I love to. My bed, I can't say this enough. My bed is my best friend sometimes. I am so tired at times. It's like I push myself and push myself to do things, and I just, like, I can't go any further. You're welcome. Anything to help other people. That's my passion, to help other people get through whatever it is they're going through, because I know that I may need someone one day to help me deal with this. Because I was at my breaking point one time. I was at my lowest point in my life. When I found out that I did have lupus, I was depressed. I was like almost about to lose my mind. Literally, I was about to lose my mind because I was so upset because my mind, I was all over the place. I was like at the doctor's office every week because I was so sick. I didn't know what was going on with me. My medication um, wasn't working. It wasn't helping me fast enough. He had put me on prednisone, not prednisone. Uh, he had put me on Plaquenil, and of course, Plaquenil. It takes a long time to get in your system, and that was not helping me. He didn't give me anything, so I was so lost. I was lost in this battle. I was in and out of the emergency room at least once or twice a month. My kids have to call 911 for me sometimes. And I figured out that I was having heart issues. I would wear, thank you. I'm gonna try to do more live videos though. I'm gonna try to do more live videos. Um, and I was having, my heart was like all over the place. Depression. Oh my gosh. Yes. I mean, when I said I was having depression, to be honest with you, I thought I was losing my mind. I mean, I was always crying. I mean, I was like all over the place. It was just like the doctor they had given me medicine for depression. Cause I honestly, I was, when I say I was going through, I was going through. I was all over the place. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think. Um, I would wear heart monitors for 30 days at a time, trying to get my heart rate together. It was all over the place, and I was afraid I was gonna die. When my heart would start acting up, I would always get a stethoscope, listen at my heart, and when I listen at my heart, I panic. Yes, my trials, they are my testimony. Yes, they are. I made it through. It took a while, but I made it through. I got to a point where I figured I had to try to figure out what was going on with me, because I know the doctors, of course, they don't know everything. They can't fix every situation in our lives. So I figured I had taken it upon myself to try to figure out. Want me in chair to keep me out of bed isn't reclining. Oh gosh, I need one of those. So I tell you, I had to actually get to a point where I had to pull myself up to try to get myself together. And I finally figured out why I was having my heart palpitations. This is why I say sometimes we have to sit back and realize what caused me to have this. Why did I go through this? So I finally figured out what caused me to have my heart palpitations. I would get frequent urinations. I would go to the bathroom like every 15 to 20 minutes. I didn't have a urinary tract infection. I didn't have anything like that, but I was going to the bathroom every 15 to 20 minutes. So when I was going to the bathroom, I was depleting my body of magnesium. I was depleting my body of potassium. Of course, it took me like, I started dealing with that in 2010. Long before I was diagnosed with lupus. I was having heart issues in 2010, where they actually would get ready to shock me one time. Gosh, that was the scariest thing when they rushing my kids out the room. They throwing the hospital bed back, get ready to shock me, because my heart was like all it was out of rhythm. And I'm wrong, still have flares. No, I haven't had that before. I haven't had any IV medication before. Thank God. But they were getting ready to shock me back to shock my heart back. So I was like, why I keep having these heart issues? Come to realize that my body was depleting itself of all of its magnesium and potassium, and that will cause my heart rhythm to get out of whack. It took a while. I found this. I really realized what it was maybe like 2 years ago. I found out that if my minerals are low, my heart rhythm acts up. So now I am so cautious as to make sure I stay hydrated, or I bought some magnesium supplement. One of my doctors told me to get some magnesium supplement and potassium. So when I feel like I'm depleted my body or something, I take a potassium pill and I take magnesium. But be very careful with taking magnesium. Magnesium can be a natural laxative. I may sound gross, but man, be careful if you take magnesium supplements. They can be a natural laxative, and you don't want to get yourself thrown out. But I had to realize what caused me to have these certain issues, so I could try to better take care of myself. Because I'm like, I still have my kids, even though they are grown. I still have my kids to live for. I still have my husband to help have my husband. I have my mom, my dad, my family that I want to be around longer for. So I had to do whatever I had to do to remain healthy. And then when I see some of you all's video out there, you all like have to have IV treatments. My heart really goes out to you all, because I know the medications out there can be very can wreak havoc on our bodies. Wow. Yeah. Make sure check on your minerals. Stay on that heart up. Stay on. Make sure you follow up with your cardiologist, because lupus attacks any parts of our body. That's why I try to make sure I don't get the flu, because I know if I get the flu, I get a flare up, and once I get in a flare up, my flare up can attack. Lupus can be able to attack any parts of our body, and I don't want. I'm just so afraid of that. I don't want to be sick. Nobody wants to be sick. Nobody. But I just want you all to stay out, to be healthy out there. Do whatever you can to so we got to survive, make it through, get through it, whatever it is. It may seem hard, but I tell my kids this: this too shall pass. This too shall pass. I have to keep telling myself that sometimes. It's hard for me sometimes, but I have to say this too shall pass. This too shall pass. So whatever it is that you all are going through, this too will pass. You can get through it. We are here together. I'm going to continue to do my live videos because I enjoy. It's my first one, and I enjoy talking to you all. I really do. But I just want you all to be healthy, and thankfully I have not had to get to a point where I have to have any IV medication, because I know some people actually is it with lupus take chemotherapy for the lupus, and that can really wreak havoc on your bodies. Yes, I just I just thank you all so much for supporting me by watching my videos, just to help me out to get through my whatever it is, because sometimes I come here I just want to talk, and it helps me out. Because when, like, you see my smiles, and like I said, always I'm smiling. It means that I could be going through something, but I come here and I talk to y'all. And thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want to know where some of you all are out there. I know I had someone who lives in California, Minnesota, Florida, North California from, okay, California from North Carolina. Kinesia. So we're gonna be right here in of course I'm here in Georgia. I'm sorry, my dad called and knocked me off the thing. But I'm here in I'm in the the northern part of Atlanta. I am 30 minutes north of Atlanta. I'm in a little area that's called I'm in Gwinnett County. It's like I said, it's the northern part of Atlanta. But I'm born and raised here in Georgia. I'm a country girl. Right now I'm in the suburbia part of Atlanta. My dad keeps calling and keeps knocking me off, so I'm gonna you been to Gwinnett before? Oh, yay! Did you like it here? Yeah, nice. I love my kids. Um Love it here. Oh, I just worry about what if. Well, try not to worry. I know it's easier said than done, but are you involved? Yay, ATL. We're suffering here with this cold weather. You know, we can't. We get some snow. We like say we get an inch of snow, we could lose our minds. But I just want you just to try to stay stress free, because lupus flare up can start by stress. Stress can cause you to have flare ups. But yes, so yeah, I'm born and raised here in Georgia. I am from a small town called Grantville, Georgia. In that town, we do not have any traffic lights. We do not have any grocery stores. We have a Dollar General. I'm doing Facebook Live. It's my daughter. Who are you talking to? But but I'm in I'm in the suburbia part. That's my 25-year-old.
Don't tell them that. They're gonna think I'm at home being a bum.
She's not big. She moved back home. She was out on her own, but she's getting ready to go to grad school, so she moved back home. So my husband and I, we are not empty nesters. Man, I'm just kidding. So she's back home, but she's getting ready to go to grad school. So my youngest one is at college. Well, she commutes to, but
It's just like
Facebook Live. It's
oh,
live.
you got 2 people watching you.
No, it's 2 people, like 5 people
Oh.
watching.
Oh, hey y'all. Follow me on Facebook. Oh.
Follow your Facebook. Just like, hey. So yeah, so she's my oldest. She'll be 25 in May, and my youngest will be 19 in May. Then I have a 1-year-old puppy, Miss Luna. But yes, I'm in Gwinnett, which is like, they said, hey Sharia. Hey. So we're like 30 minutes north of Atlanta, and I like it, but we're actually getting to move in about 3 months. We're actually moving south of Atlanta, closer to my family. My husband and I, we have been together since 10th grade. So we are high school. My internet is weak. It's okay. You on here talking to us, so that's good.
Oh, these are so nasty.
What is? Oh, your sister brought those. But I'm going to, my niece lives in Fulton. Yeah, Fulton County. That's where she works. She works for Atlanta Public Schools. So she works for the school system in Atlanta. And I I like the area where I am. I do. I'm going to miss it, but my husband and I have to get closer to our family, which is south of Atlanta, but not too far from the airport. If y'all ever been to, flew into Atlanta, the airport area, so we moving down there. But yes, I'm from the country. I mean, like country. My hometown, like I said, has no stoplights, no grocery store. There's no hospital. Oh wow, cool. Find the name of the school. Send me a message on Instagram. Cool beans. But yeah, I'm very country. My husband, we're very, let's say, very country. I like to fish. I What I like to do? I like to fish. My hobbies are fishing whenever I go, but can't be out there now because first it's cold in the sun, and I'm afraid of snakes. So that's I don't do that anymore. And but I really want to do another hobby just to keep myself. I'm sorry for the glare of this. I'm sorry. But yeah, but I want to do something to keep myself occupied, like a hobby or something. I don't know. I was actually thinking about doing scrapbooking. You know how we had these cell phones, we take so many pictures, and I wanted to get all my pictures off my cell phone so I can put them in a nice scrapbook. So whenever my children decide to have kids, they can pass them on down to my grandchildren. But no time soon, But I want to pass that on to them. And what else I would like to do? Something to try to keep my mind off lupus. Are any of you all a part of any lupus clubs like in your area, like lupus groups? Cause I have one here in Swanee. I'm a member of the Swanee lupus group. Are you or any participating in the local groups? Anybody? But if you're not, try to get involved in your local lupus chapter. So here my area, yeah. Try to get involved. I know we had lupus walk here. Yeah, try to. Yeah, try to get involved. It helps a lot. Oh my God, you not realize how much that helps because you go to these meetings and and a lot of people that you share and that you get involved with a lot of things. Like I'm a part of the lupus chapter here in Georgia, but I'm also a part of the one in my area where I live. So we meet like every like one Saturday out the month. So if you can get involved, try to make sure this glare don't bother you all. But if you all can get involved in some lupus support groups, do so. Do lupus walks, do so. It's helpful. You'll be amazed at so many people out there who are dealing with lupus, male and female, all walks of life. And when we have our meeting, we do like a little round table, not really like a round table, like we all sit in a circle and we just talk about. We have someone to come in there to help us with meal preps. They help us with exercise, um, different things, healthy snacks. Yeah. So if you can do like a Google search for your local lupus chapters. Try get involved. I promise you will like it. You will really enjoy it. You meet a lot of new friends that way too. A lot of support. A lot of support. And what else can I? What else have I done? I've done my lupus walk twice. Last time I did the walk, I couldn't. Did I walk? No. I've done my lupus walk twice, and both times I could not participate. I was there, but I couldn't walk. So my family walked in my place. The first time I had my lupus, I did lupus walk, I was sick. I just had surgery. And the second time I went, my ankles they were aching, so I didn't walk. But my family were there. They supported me. I actually did the walk. First time I had a team. Then the second year I did the walk with my rheumatologist practice. He got a team together and we actually did the walk. So get involved. I think I'm gonna get ready here and get off. I gotta go pick up my doggy. She's at doggy daycare. Give her a break. So I guess I go pick her up. But I want you all to stay encouraged. Thank you so much. Much love to all of you all. Try to live your best life. Get some help. Support groups, whatever it is you got to do to survive, do it. And I thank you all so much. I'm getting ready to get off. I thank you all a lot. I really do appreciate it. And I will, hopefully I can do thank you. And you stay encouraged. You all stay encouraged. Keep pushing forward, okay? And you all stay encouraged. I'll stay warm too. Much love to y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.